Send it.
Then the man pulled the trigger. The bullet soared through the air for a long distance, hitting the target with pinpoint precision. This is the skill of the world's top sniper, but even with such expertise, this top-tier sniper could only afford the cheapest beer. One day, a man approached him. The man offered £10,000 to kill someone. They took the job. Clearly, this mission was too easy for them, and they completed it with ease. Even the employer was surprised by their professionalism. Then wanted to offer them more jobs, but they were active military personnel. They couldn't leave the army, knowing this wouldn't last long. So Duggan took the payment and walked away. Soon, they returned to base, where their team was tasked with eliminating local terrorists. One day, they learned of a terrorist's whereabouts, so the team rushed to the location. Near the destination, Duggan and Gates got out early. Then they found a good sniping spot. Meanwhile, the teammate headed straight for the front door. One soldier approached the building, telling the occupants to drop their guns, and that they were there to conduct a search. At that moment, Gates spotted a sniper from a distance. Duggan, worried about his teammate's safety, took a shot at him. Immediately, both sides engaged in a fierce shootout. They fired relentlessly at the building, turning it into a pile of rubble. But when they entered the building, they found no terrorists, only a group of civilians hosting a wedding. The captain quickly realized their huge mistake, so he ordered the place to be destroyed. He immediately called for missile support from headquarters. With one loud explosion, all evidence was erased. Duggan silently watched everything unfold. They didn't know how many times they'd done this under the captain's command. They'd become more terrifying than the terrorists. A wild thought began to form in Duggan's mind. On the way back to base, he suddenly called for the team to stop. He said he saw something up ahead and suggested he and Gates go check it out. Duggan approached a pile of dirt with a detection tool, but it turned out to be just an old scooter. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. But then Duggan pulled out a remote control. He hesitated for a moment, but ultimately pressed the button, and with a loud explosion, Duggan died in the blast. And then an assassin named the Jackal was born.